and moving swiftly along. Look who's next to me here. It's one of my favourite eyes. It's Mr. Blackie Lawless from W.A.S.P.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Nice to see you, Blackie.
Thanks.
Now, what's brought you back over to good old Europe after a fairly lengthy absence?
Well, I finally finished a record that went on forever. I mean, it was like the eternal record. And I'm over here just doing a bit of promotion and stuff to get ready to kick it off.
Yeah, it was a record that wouldn't go away, wasn't it? It's been 3 years in the making, hasn't it?
Oh, man, everybody keeps saying, well, why did it take so long? I go, because I'm slow, I'm not very good, It's like, I hope to get it together. Maybe the next one will take less time.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of reaches almost Def Leppard proportion, doesn't it? A 3-year time period. What was it? Was it a complex musical journey or what?
Well, I really didn't have a band to do, and I built a studio, and it took me a year to write the story. The story was enormously complicated. And then I'm writing some bits and pieces of music along the way, but the problem is like when you do a regular record, you have the luxury of recording all the tracks, and then you decide what you want the running order to be later. Well, that's not the case when you're doing a conceptual record or an opera or whatever, because you got to write the story and then you put the subplots in, and the subplots effectively turn out to be songs, and in that case, the running order is written in stone from the get-go, and if it ain't right and you get to the end, then you're going to be another 2 or 3 years before it's finished, So it behooves us to get it right the first time.
Yeah, Lord forbid that it should carry on that long. Oh, dear me. Now, you've already given people a little taster of what's to come with the single Chainsaw Charlie, which we kind of touched on earlier. Yeah. It's been phenomenally successful already, hasn't it?
It's doing okay, for
Oh,
a
he's
poor boy.
so modest, isn't he? He's such a modest man.
Well, Charlie is, I think the first thing when people see the bag, and they see the saw sticking out and, the bits of paraphernalia on the table, the first thing they're going to think is, cool, old W.A.S.P, And in reality, it appears to be that way on the surface, but it's a lot more to it than that, because Charlie, or Chainsaw Charlie, is the president of one of the biggest record companies of the world in this story, because in the story of the Crimson Idol, there's a central character, his name is Jonathan Steele, and there's actually 9 characters in the story, Charlie being one of them. And the chainsaw of Chainsaw Charlie is symbolistic of what they do to young artists in Los Angeles. And it's not even so much, in New York, it's mostly what happens in LA. And they take these kids and they rip them to ribbons, and they leave them by the roadside for dead, and then they get somebody else to take their place. So, and the morgue, or Chainsaw Charlie and the Murders in the New Morgue, the morgue, Charlie explains to Jonathan, is the place where all artists will eventually whore themselves to commercialism. It's the place where the music comes to die. So Charlie says that if you want to make it in this business, boy, you got to come through me, and you can forget all about these these Puritan ideas or musical integrity things that you've, had preconceived, because it ain't gonna happen. You want to make it, you got to go through me. You don't go through me, you don't happen.
We're going to move right along and check out all the latest news in the hard facts section. As a second live track from Swiss rockers Gotthard, we've managed to find a little international flavour down here at the show tonight, because we've got 3 young ladies from all different countries, and they've all got questions to ask to Mr. Blackie Lawless here. Now then, what's your name, my dear?
My name's Andy, and...
Where are you from?
I'm from Austria.
Now then, you must have a good question from Blackie.
Yeah, I've got a
here.
very good question, because it was quite a surprise for me to find you here today. So, what brought you here? Are you doing a solo project forever now, or are you still gonna wasping around, or...?
Well, basically, I came here to see you. So you didn't know that, but I did.
No, that's lovely. That's lovely.
No, I'm here to do promotion.
You're promoting yourself?
Well, I forgot my pom-poms. I'm here cheerleading, basically, is what it boils down to.
All right, all right.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll pass you back.
Yeah, pass me on now. What's your name, my dear?
My name is Isabella.
And you're from Milan, aren't you?
Yeah,
so I can
Milan,
tell by the
Italy.
eyes, you see. Now, you must have a good question for Blackie.
Yeah. So, I heard you're going to Milan next week.
Yes, I am.
So, yeah, what do you think of Italian fans?
Well, the reason I'm going there because you can't get decent spaghetti in Los Angeles, so I figure I'd go there.
You like Italian food?
That's right. I like the Italian women more than the food, but I'll take the food if that's all I can get.
Now, I know you've seen Blackie performing in Milan, haven't you? How many years ago was that?
I was 14. It was about 7 years ago.
I didn't know you then, though.
Yeah,
Tell them that I did.
But I bet you remember me. Yeah.
No. It was your sister.
No, it was me.
All right.
Screaming, yeah.
How popular is Blackie in Italy?
Oh, it's really popular. I remember the show. There were so many people. It was packed up, wasn't it?
It was packed up. That's
It was
right.
definitely
And we were packed up, ready to go.
Yanni, what's your name, my dear?
My name's Liz. I play drums with this lot in Original Sin.
Oh, she had to
Getting
get
a
the
commercial
plug in.
in.
She got the plug in. Now, what's your
Honey,
question?
we've been around a long time. We've heard them all.
I don't come from anywhere exotic because I live here in England.
So what's your question for Blackie?
And I want to know, when are you playing here next? Because we want to come and see you. Because W.A.S.P was always my favourite band.
What, it isn't anymore?
They're not around anymore. How can you play something that doesn't exist?
What the hell am I right here, right
He's in the
now?
flesh.
What am I, chopped liver? You know, he's like.
I'm a vegetarian. That bit was disgusting.
So, go on, when are you going to be around and play? That's what she wants to know.
August 22nd. We're doing a little small out-of-the-way place up here called Donington.
Oh, he's giving it away there, hasn't he?
Well, right, we have the exclusive. Like,
We have an
I don't think
exclusive
it's
here.
exclusive. I do not think it's exclusive. We've been getting fan mail. The kids already know it's happening, so we decided to go ahead and announce it because there's no point in hiding it anymore.
Landon, you must have another question before we round things up here.
Yeah, is there gonna be any blood in the future?
If you come around, there might be. I don't
Yeah, I can be really bad,
could
you know.
really
You
believe
better
it.
watch out.
That's right.
Well, as you can see, I mean, Blackie, he's a very popular man with the ladies all over Europe. What's his secret? I wish I knew.
Oh, man. I
Hey, maybe these guys will know as well when they get over here. We're going to check out our video of the week. It's a brand new band from the States, and they're called Ugly Kid Joe, and my female sources tell me they're really not that ugly at all. But anyway, we'll check them out, and I think there's a song called Everything About You, right here. It's been great to see you girls. It's nice to have such interesting questions. I'm sure Blackie's enjoyed himself. And now we're going to go and check out a little bit about where Blackie lives at the moment, but actually a secret. But he's told me anyway. He's going to be moving out of LA soon, but there's still a whole load of stuff going on. So go and check out LA Stories.
Uit te zien.